Joining us now, author, brand new book, Trump, the Blue Collar President, Anthony Scaramucci. So I look at the Hillary Clinton case, and what do I see? A two-tier justice system. One for Hillary, one for the rest of us. I look at the party of no constitutional order in the Kavanaugh hearings, no due process, no presumption of innocence. The party of open borders, sanctuary cities, sanctuary states, no eliminating ICE. I look at a party that won't even condemn the mob, that has their leaders saying confront people in gas stations, create a crowd in gas stations, in department stores, grocery stores, confront them. We see that people are listening. Why do they even have a shot in 15 days is the real question.
It's because of the media, probably, Sean. I mean, I think that could be one of the main reasons. But look at what the president's doing. Even on a night like tonight, he's got a resounding, unbelievably densely populated rally. Every night when the president's out on the campaign, he's like putting them deep into their own zone. I feel like the Democrats, when the president's speaking, are on the 1 or 2 inch line, right backed up to their goal line. And so he's terrific at that. And it's way tighter. You know, the best clip that you showed, I thought, tonight was the Bernie Sanders clip where he's pointing out to people, hey, man, this is way tighter than ever before. And this is the most unusual presidency perhaps ever, because most people predict that the House and so forth goes to the other side. But the president is demonstrating that he can get the voter turnout even in a midterm election. And so I think it's going to be very close. I mean, you're not going to be surprised. Our friends are not going to be surprised. Rush Limbaugh's not going to be surprised if the Democrats don't win or don't get that blue wave.
I'm less worried about the Senate. I honestly believe if Rick Scott can win as the Senate candidate in Florida, Ron DeSantis as governor, Marsha Blackburn, Tennessee, you have Martha McSally, she can win. Dean Heller in a tight race, if he could win, which I think he can. Heidi Heitkamp is toast in North Dakota. Then you've got John Tester in the fight of his life. He could lose in Montana. And Joe Donnelly, if there wasn't a Libertarian, the Republican would be up, 9 points now. I hope the people in Indiana reject the Libertarian, because then Joe Donnelly is toast.
I agree. So, I mean,
but the House I'm worried about.
It's super close. But here's the other thing. OK, President Trump with 15 days, that's a lot of time on the clock to get his message out. And so for me, I'm not counting anything out. You know, look at what happened to us during the campaign. Everybody counted us out after the Access Hollywood tape. And then wham, he's the 45th president of the United States. That was only 30 days. So with 15 days to go, and, since that's like a time period, that's like almost like a mooch and a half. Hannity. You know what I'm saying?
A mooch and a half?
Yeah, like 11 plus 5. You know what I mean?
By the way, I want to applaud you.
Yeah.
You've captured something in your book, and we don't have time for it tonight, but it's on Amazon.com, bookstores everywhere. Trump, the Blue Collar President. How he really, the people he's helping are the forgotten men and women. And that's the Scaramucci's and Hannity's.
No question. I write about those people in the book. I mean, I have clammers in my family, auto glass collision people, deli people.
Prison guard mother. I get it.
Yeah. I mean, these are people who love the guy. I mean, they resoundingly positive on him. The media can say whatever they want. The more media nonsense that's thrown at the president, the more dug in people are, like the Scaramucci's or the Hannitys. And so, liberals don't want to hear that message. They talk over you when you're trying to explain it to them. That's fine. I mean, one of the problems of writing a book like this, if the liberals read it, they'll see the president's playbook in there. And so, look, for me, I'm a huge supporter, and I want to explain to people why he won from my vantage point growing up as a blue-collar kid.
All right, Anthony, I got to run, though. Congrats on the book. We're proud of you. You're a dear friend. It's a great book. I've read it cover to cover. Honored to put my name on it next to yours.